Baby, won't you by my side? My love for you I could never hide. If you love me, hear my plea. Don't put me out in the street. I said please, don't drive me away. I said please, drive me away. I love you, baby, won't do you no wrong. Come back here and let's go home. If you love me, hear my plea. Don't put me out in the street. I said please, don't drive me away. I said please, don't drive me away. I love you, baby, you don't even care. Come back here and answer my prayer. If you love me, hear my plea. Don't put me out in the street. I said please, don't drive me away. I said please, don't drive me away. So you just heard Don't Drive Me Away by R.C. Smith, a very little known artist, and I've put some information in the video description so you get, well, so you have a bit more information about him. And he recorded this song in 1961 and it appeared on a compilation album of our Hooley Records. And it's the only song that he recorded with the drums as, well, in the background. Well, it's more in the foreground because it's a very, very strong pulse, a very simple drumming, simply hitting the backbeat very strongly. And that's the reason why I played that way, because, well, I don't have a drum here. And so I accent the second and the fourth beat very strongly. So we're in in standard tuning. There are my E's. And you can download the tab. There's also a link in the video description that will lead you to it. So let's start with the introduction, which is typical, well, more or less the verse, but we'll talk about that later. Here's the introduction as slow as possible. So it's pretty much straightforward playing, only that strong rhythm has to be accented. So, and well, I chose to do the rest of the song, apart from the part, in alternating bass, and I can't hear on the recording if he's playing alternating bass or not, because the drum is so overpowering and the vocals that it's very hard to hear what he's really doing. So that's my way of playing it. I'm not saying it is the only way, or it is maybe exactly how R.C. Smith played it. I don't think so. Anyway, so, and here we have a double bass, and he really plays that on the recording, you can hear that. Going to the E7. And notice the muting with the right hand. Not, that's awful. And don't be afraid of really hitting it. So in a tap there's only the 6th string written, but I hit the 5th and the 4th string as well probably. So we do that 4 times. And this is also a very important move. He does that also very clearly. A double bass on the 4th string, and it is muted also. So he's played open and then muted. Not like that, but country blues bass. And then we go to a long A. And you'll see in the tab the arrows means that with the thumb you're striking down all the strings. And I'm playing the second part of every beat with the middle finger. You can do that with the index as well, of course. Then we're going back to E7, E6, and then to a B7 on the 4th fret, long B7. And back to the A for 1 measure. E7. And then the singing starts. Okay, I'll play it 1 more time slowly and then we'll go to the verse. Well, I think you have to play this with the thumb pick to get the force, of course. Without the thumb pick it will sound a bit thin, I think. So, the verse is pretty much what I played before, only we're not going to do this 4 times, but just once. So, I'm starting with the 13th measure. Also, well, the mistake when I learned this tune was playing it too fast, of course. When you don't know the material really well, and also the lyrics, then you have the tendency to play it too fast. And I timed it because, well, I played exactly how he plays it, well, with that as many verses and the introduction. So it comes around 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I think, or 10 seconds. I'm not sure exactly anymore, but you can check that, and that way you can hear and check if you're playing it too fast or not. Okay, so let's start with the verse and start with bar 13. I love you, baby, on my side. My love for you I could never hide. So you hear that I'm playing very softly the E's in between the beats. And muted, of course, after I hit it. double bass on the 4th open string, and then we go to the A chord again. If you love me, hear my plea, don't put me out in the street. And when we go to that A chord, that run, you should consider it. You play that bass in full in the 3rd beat, and then you go to the run on the bass. So again, that 18th and 19th measure. And here I'm playing it a little bit different than what he played in the introduction. I use the bass in the B7 section, the 22nd measure. So it goes like, so please don't drive me away. And there's one thing as a variation which I play, and that is bar 24 and 25. You can replace those by bar 12 and 13. So, good night in the street, I said please don't drive me away. I said please drive me away. That's the end tag. That's simply. So that's it. It's just a short lesson. It's not a difficult tune. Only getting the rhythm and getting into the rhythm is the most difficult part, I think. Okay, have fun with this little lesson.